There we go. That's that done.
Hello.
Oh, well done. Yeah, that was very. Yeah. I just sprung this. We have to record this episode on you.
Yeah. To be fair, we would have done it at a different point, but we forgot.
We forgot. I've been quite tired since we're back from Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Whoop.
Yes, this is the tiny tired episode of this sort of podcast. Yeah, we're back. I know we're back 2 days, but I'm tired.
Yeah,
a lot of walking.
We've taken a while to catch up on our sleep and energy.
Yeah. Out of 8 stars, what do you make of it?
55.
55 out of 8?
Yeah.
What's the percentage of that?
I don't know.
I want to say it's about 700.
Really?
About, maybe. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. It's about 680. What?
Nothing, I just remembered something that I have to tell you after this.
Oh, okay. Right, so we have had the cats looked after by Emma. I don't know. She's in the house somewhere.
She is.
Wait, is she in the hall? Emma!
Hello.
Oh, yeah, she's in the kitchen.
Breakfasting.
Yeah, our cats are still alive, so that's good.
Yeah, they had a great time. They had lots of cuddles with her and just...
Too many
cuddles. I'm a little bit
with.
jealous with the amount of cuddles she got from some of them, but...
Yeah, they'll want to continue that now that she's gone.
Hopefully.
But, yeah. So anyway, I don't know how really we format this, but I should explain, first of all, Edinburgh, or we should explain Edinburgh.
Yes.
We saw, do you want to name out who we saw?
Will we go in by order of
the days
appearance?
we saw, yeah.
So we saw 11 shows in total.
I think we saw 12.
No, we saw...
Count 11. Them, we'll count them.
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
Count them.
So, interesting. Oh, maybe we did.
Yeah, no, we'll count them.
We saw Wage Against the Machine,
yes,
which is a comedian called Matt Harvey.
That was yeah.
He had a podcast called Just for Funny Pod.
Just for Funny Pod.
That's his name on Instagram. So
yeah. That was fun. It was all about his life and work in careers that didn't were
pan
disastrous.
Yeah,
very varied as well.
Yeah, it was. It was very good.
So that was fun. That was a morning show that we went to.
That was the first show.
Yeah.
Then we were very sleepy and we didn't do anything else for the rest of that day.
We were sleepy because we were up since 1 o'clock the night before.
Yeah. We only got 2 hours sleep before we arrived there.
Before we arrived there.
Sorry, yes, nothing to do with the show.
And we went to the room. The room was warm.
Yeah,
it was a nice day. It was really warm and nice day.
Yeah, that was like the best weather day that we were there. Really
we figured instead of powering through, we'll get back to Glasgow where we were staying, get a lot of sleep, an overabundance amount of sleep.
Yes.
And then we went to Edinburgh the next day.
Yeah.
And Emma's tiptoeing into the room. All right. And the next day we saw Roger Sullivan, who's been on this podcast before.
His show was called Feckin'.
Feckin'.
Spelled like Tekken, but with an F.
I never copped that.
You never copped that.
No.
And I copped it immediately because I'm just cooler.
Even his poster had like a similar vibe to a PS2 or 3 or whatever game.
Yeah. 1 or 2.
He was nominated, and I haven't seen, maybe they've announced it yet, but he was nominated for Best Show and Best Newcomer.
That's pretty
His show was very good.
It was so funny.
It was very, we enjoyed all these shows, to be fair.
Yes, loved them
but
all.
It was.
Made me a bit emotional. I shed a tear.
You did.
Which was a bit embarrassing, but
Yeah.
Nobody else knew except you, so that's fine. And now whoever listens to this. But
you also shed a tear when the Scott Rail app worked really well. So it doesn't really have the same...
I cry easily.
I know this is a podcast and I shouldn't just be like turning away from the podcast. But Emma, did you ever hear about the time we were in Dunn's and Celine had an existential crisis when she found out like there was a really good deal on potatoes?
I was
She went through like 5 different emotions within 2 minutes.
And did genuinely start
happy,
tearing
sad,
up.
Angry, depressed, horny, just everything. I had to leave the aisle.
She's in privacy.
That was. I don't know what it was. A very good deal. It was impressive, and I really wanted the Dato. I don't know if we must have bought it. Surely, I had the same reaction to when I saw that cereal was a very good price in a shop in your hometown.
Yeah. So Roger Sullivan was very good.
Roger Sullivan was fantastic. Yeah.
After that, we got to see. I think it was Aideen McQueen's.
McQueen.
Aideen McQueen.
Yeah, waiting for Texto.
Lightning. And Waiting for Texto, which was a
one-woman play.
One-woman play, that's the word.
About,
waiting for a guy called Texto.
Relationships are like, start trying to date people and the difficulties of that.
Yeah. I was confused. When I walked into the room, she was sat in the front of the stage
Yes.
and she was kind of chatting to people.
Yes.
And I thought, God, she's very friendly, which she is, right? She's been on the podcast. I've chatted to her a little bit. She's lovely. So when I went in, I was like, oh, she's just sitting there chilling, relaxed, just chatting before the show starts. That's good. But I thought it was going to be like a stand-up, where she'd stand up then and go, right, let's begin.
Yeah.
But that was part of the charm of it, because it was a one-woman play. It was as if you were walking into her house. Do you know what I mean? You were...
Yeah, it's like, this is her apartment
This
in
is
Dublin.
her apartment.
We were her housemates.
Yeah,
that
just
she was
after
talking to
walking
about.
in. So thank God, because I would have rambled for ages. She'd be like, Kevin, this is great, but we have a play to do. Like,
yeah,
this isn't meant to be this isn't actually my apartment.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was very funny.
Excellent and
Very
kind
good.
of
Very well
poignant
done.
and
Yeah.
deep.
No tears at that, though.
There could have been.
No. All right. Yeah. No, I meant for you. Anyway, yeah.
Who's to know?
Exactly.
I don't tell you all of my tears.
So you'll tell me about Roger, but not. Oh, okay. You took a very nice picture together, and I'm getting more worried now. So after that, we had to run to see Suze Kempner.
Yes.
Wasn't that the next one? Yes, Suze has also been on the podcast. See,
yes.
hat trick of guests. And she was great. Immediately walked in and she was dancing. So
yes, so energetic.
Way too energetic for But yes, that was very good. Yeah. I was going to say there, oh, you loved it. I was like, oh, as if I was like, all right.
Yeah. No, we both loved it.
Yeah, we did.
I had a blast. I think it was so creative and so like well put together and so much effort put into it. And it was one of the free Fringe shows.
Which is mad when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because like, they were usually about between 10 to 15 pounds rather.
Yeah.
And then you go into the free Fringe and it's free. You pay what you want.
Yeah.
And it is like us going out I mean, we have to pay at least 10.
Yeah.
Celine didn't. So we walked out and I went, well, of course I'll be given 10 and 10. And I'll tell the actual story. Suze had the scanner things for your phone.
It was Happy Tap.
Tappy Tap.
Oh, yeah.
And she had naturally just automatically put in 10 and I tapped it. And then oh, thanks, blah, 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 a quick little word, and there was a queue behind us, and I walked out. And Celine went, I'm not paying, and walked.
I did not.
So we walked outside
I did not.
And I went, did you pay? And Celine was like, I paid enough by giving her my attention. And I went, that's a bit harsh. I should go in and give another 10. So I did that for you.
Yeah, what happened actually was Kevin was paying for the two of us, and I only noticed as he paid and we were walking along that Suze had only put in £10. Yeah. And I was like, oh, wait. And I didn't have my phone because my phone was in your pocket. So I couldn't even take out my phone to tap it. And then Suze very kindly was like, no, it's fine. Go on. And then I told you, and you very kindly also were like, no, fuck it. I'll go back in and give her the
because you are thinking then, wait, that means we paid £5 each. Yeah. That's rubbish. No.
And again, it was so creative and it was so well done. And just like... The amount of effort that was put into it in the build up to it, like, was just, it was class. It's not even the being nice thing. It's the, this is actually worth that amount. Yeah. Well, it's worth more, to be honest.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, we robbed our blind. So we did that.
So, Suze Kempner is Ugly was the name of that one.
Yes, sorry, yes. But she has a podcast called Mystery on the Rocks.
Yes, yeah.
With two more former guests as well.
Yes.
Masood and Chris. Who do we see after that? Joz Norris. Okay, I'm very curious about Joz because Suze had told me, hey, I think you'd like this comedian. Maybe you should reach out to him and say, do you want to be on the podcast? So I did. Mm-hmm. I emailed him. Full disclosure, I know nothing about him. No clue. All I'm going off of is the strength of Suze's word.
Mm-hmm. Which has proven
very well.
Lately.
And then she said, or he emailed back saying, oh, this sounds fun, but I'm really busy, getting prepared for the Fringe. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's fine. I'll chat you. I'll email you again after the Fringe. That's no bother. And so when we went, I was like, oh, maybe I'd like to go anyway, just to see. I mean, we're going to shows anyway, so why not go to this? And if I'm chatting to him then afterwards, I can be like, oh, I've seen your show and it's great and hooray. So we went over to that, and I said to you afterwards, he's reminded me of Rick Mail.
And
Blackadder.
Yeah.
an absolute lunatic.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It was so good.
Insane person.
So energetic as well. And a different kind of energy, but very energetic.
Not manic. What's the word? Absurd, manic, crazy person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping now that he'll be on the podcast at some point because he's inspired me.
Yeah.
He also sweats a lot. That'd be very funny, and I was fully on board with all like his whole format. But my God, you couldn't take your eyes off his chest, right? Admit it. No, you don't mind laughing. You had admitted this to me after the show.
I
did. This isn't just me talking.
That wasn't the focal point of the show.
The show was called Sweat.
No,
Sweaty chest. But
it was excellent. It was so good.
It was genuinely, yeah.
It was unique and different, and just so good.
I'm kind of thinking he's not doing this every night, is he? For weeks.
He's going to be wrecked.
He's going to be wrecked.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was great, and then we finished off that night with Chokeslam.
Yes.
And I forget. I cannot remember the second name.
Verhal. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can see it in my head.
Yeah. So it's basically this comedian from Canada who is living in London, who is a pro wrestling fan. Yeah. Massive pro wrestling fan. So it's kind of like it's stand up, but also I would say a play, but it's a how do you?
It's talking about her life and relationship, but like also interlinking it with wrestling. Yeah. And it was very cleverly put together as well. I thought it was really like impressive. It was really cohesive and made so much sense. Yeah. Like the way the stories she would tell about her life and how they actually are like the stories she tell about wrestling and how they kind of interlinked with her life and
I'm pretty sure themes. Like it was nice for us because we were into our wrestling. Yeah. So when she was saying so, it was like, that's funny, and because I know that part and that's all good. But for people who aren't into wrestling, I'm curious because there was a lot of people I think there who didn't know about it. Yeah. Who were laughing because there was little bits that you're like, she'd say something and be like, yeah, I know that bit, but someone else would like gasp or laugh, and you were like, oh, it's always fun when someone newly finds out. Yeah, didn't realize. Yeah. The next day, so good. She was very nice. So the next day we saw Michael Blazo, who is partnered with Suze Kempner. Yes. That's how I say it. Yeah. They're like businesses. When you're a comedian, you're a business, so you have to be... They're twins. In a relationship they're twins. With each other. His show, that was lovely. Yeah, International Lover. It was very good. We were in the front row for that. Yeah. And
you got some great audience participation.
Great audience participation. First time ever, right? I was nervous because, when you're like, oh God, what are they going to ask? Stuff like that. And you know, what if he makes fun of me or anything? But he didn't. He didn't make fun of me. Do you know why? Because he needed me. His mic broke just before he was about to sing. Because he plays guitar. Yes. Very talented singer. So he asked me to hold the mic up to his mouth for the entire song.
So you were a mic stand.
I was pretty much kneeling like those guys in NFL, kneeling Black Lives Matter with my hand up with a mic. So yeah, I can see his mouth looks great because I was so close to him, and he was very funny. I remember listening and taking it in, but also going, not a fucking, what do they call those things?
Cavity.
Not a cavity in it.
Filling.
Not a filling to be found.
You were like good old gawk.
That's all I could do for 2 minutes. But Michael was great.
I must say that the song is very catchy, and I've been singing it ever since. Yeah, it's very good.
So that was fun. We what did we do after that?
We went to see. Sorry.
Brian Safi.
Brian Safi. Yes, that was an unplanned. Yeah, and that was actually because of being flyered. And that's probably the only one. I knew he was there, but I'd forgotten. And then someone came around and handed us a flyer. And I was like, oh my God, yeah.
Quickly, how many flyers have we?
Oh, we have 126 flyers.
There you go.
From 2 days.
And you said, that'll do a scrapbook. That'll do many. You're getting a scrapbook for Christmas.
Everyone's getting a Fringe scrapbook for Christmas.
Brian Safi was in 911.
Brian Safi, yeah. He's an American actor and comedian, and he's in 911, which is one of my favorite shows.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was really, I looked him up and I'd seen that he was on it when I was looking through the Fringe before we went, and I was like, oh, class. But I just completely forgot. I didn't realise he was a comedian.
Yeah, we went in. You said, hey, we should go in and see this guy. I didn't know him at all, but that's the joy of the Fringe, right?
Yeah,
you don't know half the people, and you go in and go, oh my God, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
I was going to say he's a little bit like Joz Norris in the sense of, like, energetic.
Yeah. Bit of a wild energy going on. But the content was very different.
Content was very different, but
he was so funny.
Immediately was like, I need to find this guy's email.
He came in like, it was just so funny immediately. Not that nobody else was, but like it started so like abruptly, and you were just like in it immediately, and
in the kind of like, do you know where they're like, oh, good comedians that are like in charge of the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like, oh, they're talking and you're not. Nobody's going to heckle because they're bored.
Yeah,
he called me a threat.
Yeah,
he said I was a threat.
He did.
Yeah, the one cishet guy in there, and he spotted me immediately.
He did a lot of audience just interactions and stuff like that, where he was pointing out. I can't remember even what the specifics were of that, but he was pointing out people being like, what kind of people they are. He has a good sense
of people or something like that.
Yeah, and then immediately looked at Kevin and said threat.
So
in a comedic sense,
yes,
he's threatened by.
Oh, maybe.
Oh
my God. Maybe that could be
it. There you go.
He's a piece of shit.
But
it's a compliment.
Yeah. So we went.
It was so funny. It was so good.
I am, by the way, aware that we need to leave for the airport.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hurry us up a little bit. That doesn't indicate the quality of the rest of the acts.
No.
Spontaneous Potter.
Yes. By the Spontaneous Players.
By the Spontaneous Players. They're an improv group.
Yeah.
So I was very excited to see them. And Harry Potter. Now they are unofficially aligned with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is not affiliated with them. They do not like J.K. Rowling. 10% of their proceeds for any ticket sales go to...
you know this.
I can't remember the name of it now. That's why I was like, I need to go. But basically, gender identity education.
Yeah.
Some charity that focuses on gender identity.
As you can tell, we had to look up a lot of this before we bought a ticket.
It was one of those things. The Fringe app has a great Nearby Now section on their app, where you can see what's on around you in the next couple of hours. So that was kind of how we found it. It was like, this is actually going to be lining up in about 20 minutes. What will we go to? And we decided, let's look this up, and then went to that.
So we went to that, and then afterwards we went to Lost in Translation, which is then... so they're a group in Australia. What they basically do is they grab a film script. In our case, it was The Lord of the Rings to the Two Towers.
Yeah.
Two Towers, yeah. And sometimes I have to think, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And they put it through like a Google Translate, multiple different languages, and then finally get it back to English, and then act it out.
They perform it in character.
Obviously, it was hilariously
great
funny.
Concept.
It was so funny.
All of them were so good at acting it out.
They were so good.
You know what I mean? There was no one going, oh, this is a bit awkward, and like half-heartedly doing it. They were brilliant.
Yeah. Even one of the people was a special guest who hadn't prepared for it at all. They were just reading it as they went, and he was so good at it as well.
So
yeah.
To move on to the next day.
Yes.
We then went...
We only had a bit of a half day this day.
We only got to 2 of them.
Yeah.
We
went to the History Comedy Show.
Which had 3 comedians doing different things.
Yeah.
God, the names are escaping me.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was they were very funny. Little light on history. Teensy bit of light on history, but there was a lot of what do they call that? Where you not telekinesis. The psychic. Psychic.
So one of the guys was a psychic comedian type of thing, which was very impressive.
Very impressive. Yeah. And then after that, we had to run to see another improv group. We finished it off. They're the Oxford Imps.
Yes.
Which, when I looked it up, I think it's a lot of presumably it's based in Oxford, but a lot of students as well who joined this Oxford Imps group.
Yeah.
And they did it more like Whose Lines Anyway. A lot of little games and stuff like that. So that was quite nice. So now all of them in 126 flyers to root through to see how many emails I can get from comedians. You'll do that. You'll do the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Oh, I'll enjoy that, yeah.
I should move on quickly
and
explain what's happening this Thursday on this Time and Training podcast. I have someone on who is a TTRPG, tabletop role-playing game player, and DM'd. She does a lot of DMing for that as well.
Class.
She has ADHD, and sorry, I looked at her Instagram page, and it says ADHD Kinkster. Basically, she teaches like sex ed, especially for people with ADHD and stuff like that.
Very cool.
You know, because there's just things that you wouldn't even think
about
dealing with, and that's those sort
of
like stuff. And her name is Kate Osborne, right?
Yeah.
She is found on all social media as Katie Osaurus.
Ooh,
right?
Good name.
CATIE Osaurus, right? She's lovely. I would love. There's, you know, the way I've often said to you, like, oh, I have a great time with all the guests and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a few people, especially if I know that they play TTRPG games, that I'm like, I really want to play D&D with them.
Yeah.
Or anything, any sort of thing. And I always feel then, I can't reach out going, can I play some time with you if you run a game? Mm-hmm. But I might, fuck it. And so that was great, right?
Yeah.
That'll be out this Thursday. Emma, are you listening?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Always.
Nobody's going to hear that. The microphone isn't that loud. And so we have that this Thursday, and then we're back in Ireland. There's nothing. Oh, I should mention, I actually am on a D&D podcast.
Oh, yes.
Because I'd be very bad to say it, but it is called Face Huggers and Friends, right? Yeah. It is based off of the Alien franchise, and I play Tamura Saburo, also known as Lucky, a large, elderly Asian man, I think, with an Irish accent. Elderly is a veteran of the space trucking world. He's 40s, 50s. Well, I suppose I'm not a young man anymore. But so I'm playing Tamura Saburo on this Alien D&D podcast, or not D&D podcast, but RPG podcast, and
called Face Huggers and Friends.
It's called Face Huggers and Friends, and we have the second episode is coming out, I think, this week. Yeah. And you can find Facehugger and Friends on social media, and if you just type in Facehugger and Friends, it's in line with the whole like Alien Earth series.
Yeah.
But you can imagine my ways of dealing with an alien in space.
Yeah.
It's the one place I get to smoke without worrying about I should really quit. Yeah. It's really nice, like, while playing I get to go, I pull out another cigarette, oh thank God. That's how I reduce stress in the game. So I'm playing a load of other podcasters. I won't be able to remember all the names off the top of my head, and we're going. But there is Midday Movies and Rainy Day Rabbit Holes and Spirits. Oh my God, I forgot it completely. Oh, I feel so bad. Just look up Facebook.
We're in a rush.
We're in a rush. That's it. Do you have anything to say, Emma? How's our cats?
They are wonderful.
Any issues?
Well, we won't get into that on the podcast.
Why? No, why? What happened?
The peeing incident.
Yeah, but cats pee normally. That's
on
fine.
the television screen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How far up?
While staring me down.
How far up? Go on, give us a... don't give a reenactment, just point.
Let me get on all fours.
Okay.
Okay, so Hopper was here.
Jeez, that's some distance. Wait, there's the table there.
The table was here.
Okay.
So Hopper was, standing.
Yeah.
I guess there, so I guess here.
Jeez, he got the middle of the screen.
And then, trickle down and pool here, and also here.
Yeah, it has to have been a territorial dominant, asserting his dominance over you.
Yeah, it was like, who is this in my house?
Yeah, but
that's good. Good boy.
No, a bit wild.
No, I like it. I like it. I might start doing it myself.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the sight.
Yeah, that's good.
A memory will haunt me till the day I die.
I'm so sorry. We've changed you. This experience has changed you.
Thanks for bringing some highbrow comedy to the podcast.
Yeah. Toilet humor.
Okay, we gotta go. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.